Damn.
Look in the middle until it's done.
Mission confirmed. That's crazy.
You can find me on DoorDash, and hopefully you get me.
You rubbing that knee is nasty, nigga. That's nasty.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were acknowledging that you were of the elder race, but you can find me at
The elder race. It's giving me everything I need. When Cyclops said, "Give them the forecast," I got wet. I did.
All right, Zelmay, you're under her. You're next.
Yes. I mean, chicken.
Wait a minute.
Yo, what's good? Back again, like we never left. Of course, it is your boy, the one and only Monray Hudson. Oh, Make It Make Sense, the podcast. And luckily, I'm not alone. I'm joined, of course, by the one and only Deion Sanders' illegitimate fourth son, Coach Z.
It's your boy, Coach Z, ready to coach y'all through another season of the Eagles winning in great picks.
And by surprise, we are also joined by the mysterious villain, one and only person himself, the amazing Spider Campson.
That nigga like he in the den. That nigga like he murdered some people and he hiding in there.
Make Spider Campson say he had to bury a body before coming here and give me all these predictions for which one to decide.
That nigga got the blinds halfway open for the police to look out at the police right now.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you can never be too cautious.
My background can be bright, but you can't see my face. No, sir. But
I got a draft in like 30 minutes, but I can do that in this at the same time.
Oh yeah.
I got to see. Are we talking about that draft yesterday? How I got kind of screwed.
Look, whoever went all Eagles decided to mess everything up, and it was hilarious. It really was.
I approve of this message. They know what's up.
I got 2 more drafts tomorrow. 1 free, 1 paid. Oh, it's gonna be good. I feel good about the draft. I already did. I got 1 player stolen from me that I wanted. Otherwise, it is good. But besides that, speaking of football, it is time. It's been a long summer ever since the NBA Finals. No, I'm not into baseball. All respect to you, all it is. But it's been a long summer. Been 3 months, but we are finally here at week 1 of the NFL.
Ooh, I get to go 4th in this draft. It's a 12-man, so I need
that. So we are hopeful, whether it's fantasy football, real football, our hopes and dreams are riding on it. So we might as well go ahead and put our names in the ring as to our picks and predictions for the year. Been waiting, and so we'll go ahead, line these brothers up. No, we're gonna go to the right today. We can't do that. We're gonna stay to the left. We're going to the left, and we are going to start very simply. We're gonna go through all of these wonderful, wonderful teams on the AFC and the NFC side, and we're just gonna say, matter of fact, just give me the order. Just give me the order. Who you think gonna win the division, and just work your way down from 1 to 4. Start at the AFC North: Ravens, Bengals, Browns, Steelers. Lots of hopes and dreams, whether it's Joe Burrow in the offense or the leftovers of Aaron Rodgers or Lamar getting over the hump.
Are we ranking them?
Yep, I want you to. Well, no, you ain't got to rank. Rank them, tell me who's going to come in first, second, third, last. You ain't got to give me records.
Browns last. They don't have an identity. So just like, Myles Garrett took the bag, obviously. Good on him. But Joe Flacco's back at starting quarterback. They don't have Nick Chubb anymore. So I guess I don't know who the fucking running back is at all. And I don't know who the fucking wide. I don't know the Browns offense. I'm not going to lie to you. So they're all immaculate place. I don't know what Aaron Rodgers is going to do. Apparently, he's linking up with DK Metcalf. They still don't have a running back. I thought it was a bad choice to get rid of NFL young boy, but he's going to be with another crash out in CD land. So let them cook on that one. But I do think the Bengals still ass on defense. So I don't know if the 3 highest paid players in that division is going to do anything. But we know Jamar Chase is going to get his numbers. Joe Burrow is going to pass for 4,000 yards. T. Higgins is just going to be there. I think Steelers don't have an identity. They're going to be in third. The Bengals will be in second. And I believe with Lamar and them guys first place in that one.
Well, May, do you agree?
I have a slight difference. I think the Bengals defense is so bad the Steelers going to be ahead of them because Mike Tomlin is going to somehow find a way to win 10 games again. Like
I mean, yeah, TJ Watt is a thing, so.
Bro, I don't know how that man had Kenny Pickett 10 wins, Russell Wilson 10 wins. Whoever he just put up there, automatic 10 wins. Like he's the only.
Hey, this is Aaron Rodgers off the ashwagandha. So I don't know if we getting 10 wins off that. Maybe not.
If he better get if Kenny Pickett get 10 wins and you can't, it's something.
Kenny Pickett is man. I'm not gonna talk bad about nobody.
Only difference I'll switch between the Bengals and the Steelers, but I agree with everything else and for the Eagles and everything else. I just don't trust the Bengals defense at all. That is
they just signed Trey Henderson back.
For this year.
Well, up the middle then, because they only got 2 outside rushers.
It's only for this year, but I'm gonna be fair.
So they tagged him?
I'm gonna
they made
stand
a
with the amazing
contract where
spider
he's
cam.
only this year. So
I'm gonna stand with the amazing spider cam. I think that even though the Bengals defense is probably gonna be pretty bad, I don't think they're gonna have the same 0-2 start. If they can just split one of them games, that'll give them 9-10 wins. And I don't believe in Aaron Rodgers. I don't believe in whatever the heck that offense is supposed to be. He gave away Minka Fitzpatrick, and TJ Watt can't do everything. So
if they start 0-2, they season over.
No, I don't think the Bengals start 0-2.
If they lose to the Browns and Jaguars,
I don't think they start 0-2. I think maybe 1-1.
Losing to the Jags is.
If they lose to
I'm
the
gonna
Browns,
say
Losing to the Jags ain't too crazy. Nah,
I'm gonna think the Bengals. I think the Bengals survive even with a bad defense. I think they survive, and I think
then they lose the next 4 games to me.
They
starting off
the Steelers. I don't believe in the Steelers. I don't believe in their offense. Mike Tomlin has been able to pull in wizardry, but that's been with a top tier defense. I don't know if they pull in top 10 wizardry again, and I'm just gonna say I don't. I think they might cut the most. I think Aaron Rodgers just does Aaron Rodgers type negative things. They'll have a run game. I think they just might slink away to maybe his first losing season. They might be 8-10. I mean 8-9 or something. 8-1 maybe.
So let's look at the schedule. First off, they got the Jets and the Seahawks, 2 winnable games. Then they got the Patriots. They got the Vikings. I'm putting them to lose that game. But then they got the Browns. That's
I mean, they got a very smooth schedule.
That potential 4-1 right there.
They got a smooth schedule, man. And I hate that. Like it's so rough. I'm just gonna say.
Hey, shout out to the Niners having the easiest schedule in the league.
I'm not gonna go back. I think the
right
Bengals
there
are gonna be
to be
second, and I think the Steelers are gonna be because the Steelers we've known that they can start off with wonderful leads, and then next thing you know they'll go into horrible losing streaks like they did at the end of last season. So I'm gonna.
Hey, TJ Watt can't play 60 minutes, brother.
He can't play offense too. So I'm gonna say I think Bengals.
Got a question. I said that's like a 4-1 before they play each other, right? The Bengals got the Browns, Jaguars 2-0, but then the Vikings. I don't think they can beat the Vikings. Bronco. I don't think they can beat the Bronco.
You don't think they could beat JJ McCarthy?
I think the Vikings are overrated, but we'll get to them later.
And then the Lions and the Packers. That's potential 2-4.
I mean, yeah, the Vikings do have Harrison Smith. He is white Troy Polamalu, so.
So that could be possible. 2-4 versus 4-1 versus them and the Steelers when they meet each other.
Myra, are you doing the NFC North next, or are you doing the AFC East next?
We can go NFC North. We'll finish the North South. So NFC North might be the toughest division in football, depending on how you look at a couple of these other ones. You got the Browns. Ben Johnson, brand new head coach. They picked up some other pieces around, redid the offensive line, put in a lot of money. Caleb's second year. Of course, you got the Lions missing both their offensive and defensive coordinators, but all the pieces are coming back. And then, of course, you have Green Bay with the newly acquired Micah Parsons. And, of course, Matthew Golden drafted and, have Jordan Love back for the 3rd year. And then, of course, the new, fresh out of the womb, J.J. McCarthy starting his first full season with the Vikings. I need rankings. Zelma, you can go first.
This one was the toughest one because I was like, the pack, especially when the Packers just got Micah. And I was like, I might have to adjust this coming in this week because I knew we were going to do it. But now my mindset might have to change. So I'm about to think about this still because I still haven't decided. But I'm interested how the Lions do without Ben Johnson. I'm very interested in it. That makes it tough. I do think they're probably one of the most stacked teams there is, but the defense came to earth a little bit toward the end of the season. Caleb Williams and the Bears, I think, gonna be pretty good, but they're gonna be inconsistent. So I'm going Green Bay. And then it gets tougher because it's depending on what JJ McCarthy do. But I'm gonna keep it with the Lions, Vikings, and Bears, and all of them have a really good season, though. I think all of them will end up having a good season.
I think I'm gonna go 100% the same way you just said. But mine was way easier because I'm not of the mindset that the Vikings are gonna pull out another 14-win season. I'm just not of that. A lot of those games were coin flip games that went their route. Yeah, they still got Brian Flores. Jordan Addison is suspended for the first 3 or 4 games.
Adam Thielen back though.
We already got Jay Jettas with a messing around with a little minor hamstring, I think, or something small. So I'm not of this mindset that JJ McCarthy, which we already know they're probably not gonna try to let him sling the ball a lot. It's just gonna come fresh out the wound on your first season. You finna have growing pains.
Fun fact though, JJ McCarthy.
I'm gonna ask y'all a question. Who is the fucking besides DJ Moore? Who is the go-to guy for the Bears?
It's gonna be end up something like Roma Doomsday or
They said he got better this year. They did say
the other dude that they picked up. I can't remember his name, but it's gonna be one of those 3. Like they have pieces that you can throw to.
I'm gonna go Bears last because still don't have an identity. They celebrated that Europe win like it was a fucking Super Bowl. Like, all right, let's get Caleb Williams to do something, please. DJ Moore, I still respect him, but yeah, DeAndre Swift and Cole Kmet. We're gonna figure it out. Defense, I couldn't tell you a star player on that defense. I'm not gonna lie to you. The Packers, I still think they're a young team. They still got Jordan Love throwing a Romeo Dobbs, Jalen Reed, Tucker Croft. They got Michael Parsons. I think the defense is still in the middle of the pack, but we're gonna see. Vikings, just like you said, Jordan Addison, Roof, TJ Hawkinson is back. Jeddick does have a hamstring injury. Like I said, Harrison Smith is white. Troy Polamalu back there. And then we'll see what JJ McCarthy can do at rookie. I think he should have kept Sam Darnold, but I'd be here nor there or whatever. Or, hell, Kirk Cousins at this point. But, hey, we're going to see what they do. Lions, obviously, the first place team. They got rid of Sonic, but they kept Knuckles or however you want to do it. So, Jahmyr Gibbs is going to have a breakout year, I think. And you got a returning Aiden Hutchinson. You got Penei Sewell, still a top 10 player in the league, period. Or top 20, however you want to see it. I don't think you put him past 15. Jared Goff, who's massively overrated. But when you're throwing to Amon-Ra St. Brown, who is a top 10 wide out of the league, and Sam Laposta. And, yeah, that's it. That's all he's throwing to. Other than that, yeah, Lions 1, Vikings 2, Green Bay 3, just all for just inexperience alone. And then the Bears, they need to find an identity quick.
That's crazy. You talk about the inexperience of Jordan Love, but we got JJ McCarthy, who's a straight up rookie, and you're gonna give him second.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying the whole team is young. The whole team is young. I'm just saying
they young, but majority of them they've had a couple of playoff games at this point. They're not like wet behind the ears anymore. Their head coach. We love. I respect Kevin O'Connell in the Vikings. I'm not worried about him too. He's good too.
I'll tell you right now.
You have a good coach as well.
I'll tell you right now, Monterey. Jordan Love didn't get drafted last night in that draft. I don't think anybody the respect he had 2 years ago is the respect Jaden Daniels is having now.
Yeah, and I give them that. I'm just like my thing is solely like the team is good, but just JJ McCarthy being a flat out rookie, so it makes it.
He's not Desmond Ridder, so I mean.
He's a rookie. And no better.
Dan Daniels was a rookie. Now he's arguably a top 6 quarterback.
Jaden Daniels is an anomaly. Everybody.
We're gonna see. All we can say is we're gonna see. I'm just saying they have the top 2 wide receiver in the league and a supporting cast of Jordan Addison when he come back, and they got
Adam Thielen.
Oh shit! Up Adam Thielen again.
Oh, then all right, cool. They're cool with all right. Then they got Adam Thielen, and they got who's the running back? They got the one from Packers.
It's Jordan Mason behind Aaron Jones. Them two.
Aaron Jones is solid, and Jordan Mason from the Niners when we had him, he's solid. So,
like I said, I'd be happy for him.
JJ McCarthy did beat out Sam Darnold before he got injured. By the way,
they're gonna have to show me. And the only reason I didn't have the Lions up there,
yes, he beat out Sam Darnold last year. People forget
the
that.
Lions have the squad, but they also have one of the roughest schedules in the NFL, which is why I was like, okay, I don't think.
Hey, you play good, you get a rough schedule.
Yeah, I don't think they're going 15-2 again, but who knows? They that talented.
We'll see.
Otherwise, we move down to the AFC East. Of course, you have the Bills, who I'm pretty sure all of us going to unanimously say is going to lead and win this division. But they also followed by the Tua-led Dolphins. Tua is currently healthy. I pray he's stay healthy the rest of the year. We have the second-year Drake May with a bunch of other pieces that were added in the offseason. Not nothing too electric, but just a bunch of good roundabouts.
Now you trying on Stephon Diggs?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
And then we also have the Jets led by Justin brain fart. But led also by their newly required quarterback, who Justin Fields. Nobody's really gonna. I don't think nobody's gonna go too crazy with
Justin Fields. Had a winning record in Pittsburgh before they.
You got Justin Fields going up there with Breece Hall and the rest of that crew, and their newly required head coach Aaron Judge. Not Aaron Judge. But their newly acquired head coach, defensive-minded head coach, that be is that. AFC East, who's winning it? Of course, we know who's winning. But give me the order. We'll go with the Amazing Spider Cam.
Number one is the Bills. They got them whiteout jerseys. So good luck playing them in the snow. You can't see them. So other than that, Josh Allen, top 3, top 2 quarterback in the league. You can't put him below 4, obviously. You could just show you he could do the most with least. James Cook, solid running back. And he throwing it once again, throwing to a bunch of janitors and firefighters. So, and he's making it work though. So I'm not holding anything by that. Solid defense also. They gotta get it together though. Just stop being scared of the Chiefs for whatever reason, or Baltimore. When it comes down to who's gonna play the Chiefs in the playoffs, they always fucking. That's like the last 5 years they've been doing it. So I don't know. Josh Allen, get it together.
Bill see Patrick Mahomes is automatic.
I think number 2 is a toss up. Tua probably shouldn't be playing football, and watch Tyreek Hill and no potential Jalen Waddle. Devon Achane is good for them, but he has no backup to hold him down. So we're gonna see in that defense. It's still suspect nonetheless. I'm surprised by the Patriots. They got Drake May, they got Stephon Diggs, they got Ramondre Stevenson. He's underrated. Hunter Henry at tight end. I think this the Patriot way might get them second. You never know. I'm just saying. Don't be surprised. So I'm gonna put Patriots second, Bills first, the Dolphins third. I don't know what the fuck the Jets gonna do. They got Garrett Wilson, Sauce Gardner, Breece Hall, all that shit, and Aaron Rodgers couldn't make them good. I don't know what the fuck they're doing, but I think they're gonna be last. So if you go to the Jets game, you go to MetLife. I guess Jets. But hey, they'll be okay. They'll be all right in last place.
Zell, what say you?
I agree, except for switch Miami and Patriots, and it's like he says, a toss up. So depending on if Waddle and Tua can stay healthy, they'll be second place if they stay healthy. If Tua get another one, they're gonna be third place because they ain't really that.
If Tua's healthy, I think the Dolphins can be second just because they feast on the weaker teams. You know, they still have decent pieces. You know, if Tua's there, they normally are okay. They just can't be good teams. But they'll slip their way to 10 wins, 9 wins, something like that. And, you know, I don't know if the Patriots and the Jets are gonna make it to 9 and 10 wins, just to be honest. Like, I think they'll do better, but I don't know if they're going that far. But you know, I'll risk with that. We also joined by the man who will pay for Robin's BBL, of course. It is Hollywood Sensei 215.
Yes, sure.
What's good, Hollywood? Right now, we just going through the conferences and naming who we think naming them from 1 to 4, who we think gonna win the conference, down to second place, third place, and the last one. We just finishing up the AFC East on this lovely side. Would you like a say and a mention of who you think gonna be 1 through 4, or we're gonna continue?
In the AFC East?
Yep.
I mean, Buffalo. It's in the order that it's in the picture.
You agree with us?
Yeah, see how nobody respects the Jets?
Not with Justin Fields at quarterback.
Justin Fields had a winning record in Pittsburgh before they got rid of him.
But that's Mike Tomlin picking a 10 win.
A lot of it was decent. But
hey, 2 things can be true.
Now we get fun. Well, I don't think.
No, save them for last. That's the fun one. Save them for last.
Oh my God.
We gotta save them for last.
Fine, we'll save the NFC East. We'll move down to the AFC South.
Jesus.
This is the pretty sad division right now. You have the Texans with CJ Stroud, but no offensive line. He got one.
I got a shocker for y'all on this one.
Because the other ones are either gone or injured currently. So it's AFC South with that amazing defense of the Texans. You got the Colts, who have given up dang near on Anthony Richardson in favor of Daniel Jones, Danny Dimes to lead the squad. And
Daniel Jones went to the. I think Daniel Jones was Daniel Jones a Pro Bowler.
Oh God!
When he was Vanilla Vic, he was a Pro Bowl.
We have the Cam Ward-led Titans, and we have the reawakening maybe of Trevor Lawrence with Travis Hunter, the first real two-way player in a while, if not ever.
I got a shocking one for y'all.
We have the AFC South from 1.
I do too. I do too.
So 1 to 4. Well, you know, since both of y'all got the shocking ones, I'm gonna give Hollywood Sensei the first crack at it. Who coming in first to last? AFC South.
I mean, I'm gonna go worst to first. I mean, I'm gonna give Cam Ward first. And then Titans, Texans, Daniel Jones, Jaguars.
That's crazy. You got Cam Ward winning his first division in his first year.
Yeah, shocking if now if we're gonna agree, because I want Cam Ward win this division too.
That's crazy. Cam
Ward in the Texans, then
He
the
said
Jaguars.
work first.
I don't believe in the coach. Daniel Jones.
Goodness, we got Cam Ward believers. Amazing Spider Cam, is that you?
1,000 yards, 2 Ricky there.
I got last. It's the Colts because they're just ass. But other than that, Michael Pittman Jr. one of the not talked about receivers. They got Bull Downs. He's asked to Jonathan Taylor. He's iffy. And if Danny Dimes is starting quarterback, you're just asking to lose. So somebody make Peyton Manning the chief operating officer over there in Indianapolis. So they can try and win. So they're last. Let's get the Titans third. I don't know how they're going to do it, but they're going to be better than the Colts. Let's get the Texans second. I got the Jags going first.
You got Trevor Lawrence revival.
Trevor Lawrence, Brian Robinson Jr., Travis Hunter. I think hold on. Is Chip Kelly still coaching them or no?
Their new coach is Liam Cohen from the Buccaneers.
All right, yeah, you got rid of Chip Kelly, so you're already doing much better than I expected. I think we're gonna get Trevor Lawrence in there, some way, shape, or form. So I got the
WP.
This is gonna be a shock. This is shocking for these predictions. I guess I'm the only one that still believing the Texans are gonna get this one.
I think they're gonna make the playoffs. They've been a while, I think.
I think Texans get it just out of purely their defense is amazing. CJ Stroud is still a good quarterback. Their offensive line ain't good, but it ain't like their division can really take advantage of it anyway. So I'm going to roll with the Texans still winning it, but I think the Jags give them a run for their money, relatively close. And then I'm going to give now that bottom is just disgusting. I'm going to say Daniel Jones go ahead and gets the Colts to third, and the Titans are going to be last. And growing pains with rookies are going to hit them a little bit ugly. Now we have
Tyler Lockett.
Right. Before I even go down, I'm gonna be real. Does anybody? No, never mind. I'm gonna be fair. NFC South. We have the Falcons. Michael Penix Jr.'s first full year. Started 3 games last year. Kirk Cousins behind there, but they are loaded offensively. And then of course you have the Panthers. Year 3 of Bryce Young. Bryce Young looked good also at the end of the year last year. Picked up a couple of pieces, for their offense and team overall, look pretty solid. Then the Saints, they're done for the year already. And we have the Buccaneers missing Liam Cohen, the offensive coordinator, but still having a multitude of offensive firepower. Todd Bowles is still there as their coach. All right, I'm going to give it to the Falcons fan himself. Are the Falcons going to do it this year, man?
Man, we going to the playoffs, but we're not going to win the division. Baker, Buccaneers is still a better team, so I'm going to be realistic. They win the division. We come in second. Carolina is third, and fuck New Orleans.
Amazing Spider Cam. What say you?
Last is the Saints because they're not a real football team. I know they still got Kamara, but Chris Olave. Is Michael Thomas still in the league?
Nope.
I don't think so.
Eric
Yeah.
cost them too many medicine balls. He can't.
I don't know who their quarterback is, but I got the Saints last.
Spencer Rattler is their quarterback.
Oh yeah, they're last. Let's get the Bucks first because they got top 10 quarterback Baker Mayfield and Bucky Irvin gonna have a year, and then Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, all that shit. Easy work for first place. Let's get the Falcons second. Hopefully they remember who Kyle Pitts is. Bijan's gonna have a stellar year. Well, they got a quarterback issue, but let's see if he does something. And Drake London is a American football player, so hopefully they remember that. And just put the Panthers wherever we're gonna put them. Third, fuck it.
Do you agree, Zell?
I can't disagree. It's Bucks easily. Falcons got a lot of talent. They just need Penix to work out. I like Bryce Young. I think he's gonna be better, but they really ain't that talented right now. And the Saints, DeMario, just try to get your chick, cuz. That's all I gotta say. Shout out to cuz. You a 10-time All-Pro on this horrible team because you're the only one on it. You and
y'all agree on their order then, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna go down to the AFC West. The Chiefs have dominated this division for the better part of a decade, but the Broncos have made strides. They've made a few changes and additions, especially from the 49ers. The Raiders picked up Geno Smith and Pete Carroll, new coach, new quarterback, even though Jacoby Myers requested a trade. But they have made strides to be better, and the Chargers have done Charger-like things, but they did lose their offensive tackle, their all-star offensive tackle. So they definitely puts a little hurting on their hopes of the year. But what say you, Zell? How's the AFC West checking out? The Chiefs just running away with it again, man?
listen, I don't know what I watched the preseason, and something happened that I didn't think was gonna happen. I normally don't pay attention to preseason, but Mahomes played, and he was just trying to throw out the craziest throws he could, like he was trying to prove something. Travis Kelce is getting married. He's probably gonna retire at the end of the year. The league is not letting them not win this division, so they gonna win this division. He's getting married at the end of the year. They announced it literally the day before, like right before the season starts. They winning this division, and that's it. The Broncos second because no matter how much Sean Payton's an asshole, Sean Payton could coach his ass off. That's 100%. And he got a quarterback that he likes. We know how he gets when he get a quarterback he likes. I don't believe in Justin Herbert at all, so they'll end up being third just because the Raiders are the Raiders. And I don't even know who the Raiders
Raiders.
Nasty work.
They don't just draft speed no more, so I don't know what they are. They just the Raiders now.
All right.
Now we turn on the Raiders.
You turn on Aston Genty.
I'm gonna see if you're gonna defend them. Hollywood, what say you? AFC West run.
Yeah, I mean AFC West, we already know. Patrick Mahomes Jr. Patrick Mahomes the second. They win the AFC West. I got the Broncos second. Yeah, I mean, I just feel like that team is they on the rise. I mean, they're gonna get their running game together. Thank you. Yeah, appreciate you. I got Bo Nix doing good.
Damn it.
Year two. Third, same as Zelmay. Because I don't believe in Justin Herbert, I got the Chargers at third. I mean, even though I do think Omarion Hampton is probably going to have a good year this year. And then fourth, it's the Raiders. I mean, you got Geno Smith at quarterback. I like Aston Genty, but their offensive line is suspect. And then fucking Jacoby Myers requested a trade. I know y'all just re-signed Amari Cooper, but they ain't going to be enough. So they're going to be fourth.
Yo, I literally saw a Chiefs player run through the wall. The wall won. Shout out to Jake.
Spider Cam, do you agree?
Shout out to check.
Chiefs at 1. Obviously, I think Bo Nix is going to get the Broncos the 2nd. They got the Lightning bolts are still cursed by Phillip Rivers, so they're just going to overhype Justin Herbert, even though they got Ladd McConkey. He's going to have an all-star year. And I think, I don't know. Chargers going to be 3rd, and the Raiders are just 37U. They're just a 37U team. Fuck it. You know, at this point. Max Crosby, they're going to keep paying him, and he's going to keep getting high, do whatever he wants.
The Raiders is crazy.
Raiders are 37U.
I have them coming in last, so I don't think they're a bad team, but I do have them coming in last. I don't think they have.
Raiders not 37U.
I don't think they have the firepower on offense to be able to contend, and their defense is very suspect, even with Max Crosby. So I don't think they're gonna be able to cut it. But unfortunately, they're gonna be last. Yeah, I agree with that. Chargers 3rd, Broncos 2nd. Until somebody can beat the Chiefs, at least once. Nah, and not on week 18. Then I'm gonna say the Chiefs are gonna take it.
I'm just saying. Listen, they announced a wedding. The league ain't letting them lose.
The script is in.
The league ain't letting them lose. This gonna be their redemption. Travis Kelce played awful last year. The redemption story. It's gonna have the whole Taylor Swift wedding gonna be right after the Super Bowl.
Things to fix is in already.
But I ain't gonna lie, the Chiefs start off schedule is tough because they start off with they got the Chargers week 1. Chargers need that win. Then they got the Eagles, they're gonna lose that game. But then they got the Giants, they're gonna win that game. They got the Ravens. That's gonna be interesting. They gonna beat the Jaguars. Then they got the Lions though.
They found on Russell Wilson.
And then they got the
Big Russ.
They off schedule is hard.
And then we have the NFC West. We have what may be the last year Kyler Murray starts there unless they do good in the Cardinals, the wild card team themselves. And then, of course, we have the Rams, Matthew Stafford with epidurals, but supposedly he is going to start and still be here so far.
Epidurals is crazy.
We have the newly paid Brock Purdy here with the 49ers, though some of the old school Avengers have left and went on to other pastures. And then, of course, we have the newly signed Sam Darnold-led Seattle Seahawks. 1 through 4, amazing Spider Cam. What say you?
Niners first because bias. And also, Brock Purdy got the Munyon. We don't got no wide receivers, but it don't matter. C-Max coming back healthy. Debo, just come on, and we won't get what's that nigga name? Oh, George Kittle's still there. We won't get our second, our first wide receiver. He ain't coming back to fucking week 6. Brandon Ayuk, he's not coming back to probably week 5, week 6. Fuck it at that point. We still got Fred Warner. We still got our line. We still got our fullback there. And, we got a defensive coordinator back from the Jets. The head coaching one of the thing. So Robert Saleh come back being a defensive coordinator. And, Kyle Shanahan's going to do what Kyle Shanahan does. And we're just going to hope for best. They're first place. And, last place is the Cardinals because Kyle Murray go play Call of Duty. Fuck out of here. All they got is Trey McBride. Nobody cares. Marvin Harrison Jr. might be in a sophomore slump. Seattle, Cooper Kupp. We don't know what they're going to do. But I think the two birds are just going to fight for last place. And the Rams, they got something to prove. Puka Nacua is going to be the franchise quarterback. Kyron Williams is a great running back. And Matthew Stafford is trying to beat the being bottom top 10. So that's where I got it.
Ooh. We have the Hollywood Sensei. What say you?
Yeah, for the NFC West.
Yep.
First off, free Marvin Harrison. Free Marvin Harrison. But first place, it's either going to be between the Rams or the 49ers. Because I don't know how Stafford's back is going to hold up, I'm going to go with the 49ers. You know what I mean? Rams at second. I think the offense will still be able to do what it's supposed to do if Stafford is healthy. Devontae Adams is a more athletic version of a Cooper Cup, so they should be able to do something with that. Third, I'm gonna go to Cardinals at third. You know what I mean? You know, I think Kyler Murray got to get it together this year, and then fourth, I'm going to Seahawks because Sam Darnold is going to turn back into Sam Darnold.
I heard most of it. I think it went robotic for me.
But
But
I didn't hear nothing. I just thought it was my computer because nobody.
it went robotic, but I understood him.
You got the 808s.
He had Seahawks fourth. He did have the Cardinals coming in third, and between the Rams and the 49ers. Rams were the second one because we don't know how Stafford's back is going to hold up for the entire year, but he's giving it to the 49ers on that end. Zelmay, you agree?
I'm gonna agree, but I'm also want to make a statement that none of these teams should make the playoffs because they all are awful, and they probably won't even really be good enough to do it. But they just play in a trash division, so they're gonna automatically get in.
Nasty work.
That's it. We got Brock Purdy.
What?
Automatically get in the playoffs because everybody else is not talented. It's a crazy world.
That is nasty work. You have to respect those teams, Zelmay. With that being said, I do think the 49ers, because of their ease of schedule, are the reason why they're going to win.
Yeah.
Their schedule is very friendly for them. It's very friendly. Do I think the 49ers have stepped down from their Super Bowl run level? Yes, but their schedule is a cupcake schedule. And I'm very happy for them. It helps them to find their new identity and stuff after missing a few pieces. Generate a few people, get Ayuk back in the lineup. Ayuk still recovering from the ACL injury from last year. But look, the Rams' schedule ain't even easy, regardless of whether Stafford's there or not. And they have been injury ridden sometimes, especially last year. Stafford was able to stay out there, but Puka had injury for multiple weeks. Cooper Kupp had injury for multiple weeks, and now they got Devontae Adams, but it's all on Stafford. If Stafford's there, I think it's going to be between them 49ers, but I think 49ers ease of schedule helps them be able to get through it. So I'm still going to go with them 1, Rams at 2. I'm going to say Kyler Murray, they get them to 3 because they start off nice and then they just end up bad by the end. And then we got the Seahawks at 4. And now we finally have made it to the NFC East. We have the Cowboys, who just traded Michael Parsons freaking 2 days ago, which is insanity to think about. But they traded Michael Parsons for only 2 first-round picks and a defensive tackle to stop the run. The Giants, Russell Wilson leading the new Giants. Malik Neighbors ready to tear the league a new one. We have the reigning champion Eagles. Super Bowl hangover may be a thing. Some defensive pieces definitely have been missing from that team, but the offense is still all intact. And we do have the Washington Redskins with the second-year Jaden Daniels that took the lead by storm. Added Deebo Samuel. But Brian Robinson Jr. did just take a trade from the team, so the running game might be a little bit suspect. We will see how they're looking at. Amazing Spider Cam, when you have a chance in Twisted Draft, tell me the 1 through 4 of this NFC East.
Eagles won, obviously. We're going to see what the Cowboys are going to do. I don't think they're going to do much, but I got the Redskins 2. Giants were surprising in preseason, but they got rid of Tommy DeVito, so womp womp on that. And Cowboys, we're going to figure it out. CD Land, NFL Youngboy, Dak. I think they're going to be 3rd, and we're going to put the Giants at 4th.
Mr. Hollywood, do you agree?
All right, first off, we good. The audio good?
Yeah,
Yes,
we hear you.
All right. NFC East, of course, the champs, number 1. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, in the words of Skip Bayless, I'm about to unleash and unload on the NFC East. You know what I mean? We got the Eagles at 1, obviously. Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Saquon Barkley. Improved defense, hopefully. Second place, Jaden Daniels and them. You know what I mean? They showed me last year, but then again, I don't know. That could have been a one-year wonder. We might see. You know what I mean? Cowboys at 3rd. They let Michael Parsons go, so now the defensive line has no girth, no tonnage. You know what I mean? So I mean, and then fourth is the Giants. We just waiting to see when Jackson Dart start. You know what I mean? That's it.
Zell, say you.
How about them Cowboys being dead last? Dead last, losers. Somebody asked, just in case some of y'all don't know, and y'all only watch NBA, in basketball terms, Dallas traded their 26-year-old superstar again. The same city traded a 26-year-old superstar back to back. Back to
Oh,
back.
they got Kenny Clark.
Kenny Clark. How old is Kenny? Ain't Kenny Clark like 33?
He's about 30. I don't think he's 33. I think he's like 30.
They got 2 first-round picks. Jerry said that they might move him to get somebody.
I even saw the delusion of them saying this gonna be Arch Manning. I'm like, you think the Packers are gonna be in the top 5 being picked? Unless you think y'all gonna be in the top 5 being picked, because that's the only way it makes sense.
Hey,
Y'all said Arch
anything's
Manning.
possible, brother.
Y'all said y'all was gonna be the number. Y'all gonna get Arch Manning, who was projected to be the first pick. I don't know about it today, but y'all said it. So that means y'all either think the Packers gotta get the first pick, or y'all getting the first pick. Listen, if Jerry don't believe in this team, I don't believe in this team. So I'm picking them to be dead last just out because Jerry don't believe him. And we don't like Jerry here. Next is the Giants. I think Jackson Dart going to take over soon in the middle of the season. Probably get them about 3 or 4 more wins. Beat the Cowboys by 1 game. And then we got Jaden Daniels, who got Terry McLaurin back. Scary Terry is back, paid and happy. He might take a little rhythm to get back into the season, but we'll see how he do. Will he have a sophomore slump? Will he do like C.J. Stroud after they had their amazing first season? We will see. And, of course, we had to talk about the champs.
I'm gonna say I
wish I buy that big hat. Like, get ahead. I
can understand the Cowboys being last, but I just can't put them there solely because they're just not that bad of a team yet, or at least as of right now. Dak is not a bad quarterback. Dak is roughly a top 15 quarterback. You got 2 all-star receivers. I just can't put them there. Like even the Bengals, which are basically what the Cowboys are looking like they might end up being. The Bengals able to get 8 wins out of roughly the same formula. Now, Joe Burrow better, yes, but the schedule ain't as rough. The schedule isn't as rough. They don't have to play Baltimore twice. So, like, I just don't feel like the Cowboys will lose that many games to come in last. I feel like they'll be third. You know, they record might be the same as last year, 7-10. I just don't feel like the Giants will win more than that. The Giants have such a brutal schedule. The Giants might have the worst schedule in the league. So I just don't feel like the Cowboys will lose that much. So I think Giants still be 4th. Cowboys the edge out 3rd. I think that the Washington Redskins might not make it to their 12 wins from last season, but I still think they'll get it done to get maybe 10, 11, and get a good solid 2nd place. And then we have the Eagles to still be number 1. But it's time. Zell, from the AFC and NFC, I need your 7 teams for the playoffs.
We got 7 here. Of course, we got to go with the script. The Chiefs got to be the first team in the playoff. Taylor Swift is not going to let them lose, so they have to be in. Yeah, like this ain't set up. That man, they only his whole life.
Just give me those. Just give me those 7 teams. You don't have to give me anything other than who you think gonna get the number 1 seed.
Yeah, I just want to just say Chiefs number 1. So that's it. Then of course we got the Ravens and Bills, and then of course we got the Titans. So they're the 4 division winners I had. Of course, my next 3, I got Cincy, I got Houston, and I got Denver. That's my 7 for the AFC. NFC, of course, like I said, we got Green Bay, Eagles, Bucks, and San Francisco. Those are 4. After that, I got the Commanders, the Lions, and the Vikings because nobody's there to even get close. The rest of the team might barely win 5 games. But that's my 7 right there for both sides.
Hollywood, what say you?
We on the who making the playoffs?
Yep, just give me your number 1 seed and the other ones.
All right, first of all, I just want to say Deion Sanders used them timeouts.
Oh my gosh. Horrible.
NFC number 1 seed. I'm gonna go with the Eagles. Number 2 seed. Definitely, I feel you. You know what I mean? Number 2 seed, give me Tampa Bay. 3, Detroit. 4, San Fran. And then, yeah, I mean, the wild card teams, Commanders, Packers, Falcons.
Man, this Packers fan. Okay, Amazing Spider Cam. Look at your playoff team.
Oh, am I
Yes.
doing both conferences or just one?
Both.
Do both.
Oh, and then the AFC, number 1 seed. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Number 1 seed in the AFC.
The
I'm gonna go with the Baltimore Ravens. You know what I mean? Number 2, Kansas City. 3, Buffalo. 4, Tennessee. And then the wild card teams. Give me Denver, Cincinnati, and Miami.
Miami, shout out to him. Returning for Amazing Spider Cam as you're drafting. You can give us your 7 playoff teams and your number 1 seeds for both conferences.
Ooh, AFC. Bills, Ravens, Jags, Chiefs. Those are the top 4, and then other niggas is getting in the Broncos, the Bengals. Nasty. throw the Texans in there. Fuck it.
And who is gonna be the number 1 seed?
Probably the Ravens. I mean, not the Ravens. Probably the Chiefs with the script.
Told you the Swifties got power, boy.
All right, and for the next
I
question,
saw Goodell bragging about the women viewership this summer. I said, "Oh,
we ain't gonna talk
You got Detroit, Eagles, Niners, Bucks, wild card niggas, Falcons, Rams, Vikings.
Oh, no Commanders. Shocking work. Then
yeah. Put it the Commanders over the Vikings. I'm not trusting the JJ nigga.
And then
Right
who
now.
is the number 1 seed in NFC?
Probably the Eagles. Not gonna lie.
It's the Eagles. Now I need your MVP pick before we go on to the play. I need the MVP for this one. I mean, mine. I'll say my playoffs to give y'all time to want to ponder. But my playoff pick, yeah, I got. I'm gonna say the season's gonna end up going through probably the Chiefs. And I don't like it. I want to say the Ravens. I really do, but I'm gonna say I believe the Chiefs. Chiefs, Ravens, Bills, Texans. Wild card teams would be the Broncos. Look, I'm gonna be real. I don't believe in the other teams. I ain't gonna lie to you. So I'm gonna say the Broncos.
the Broncos play Andor, man."
I'm gonna say Broncos, Bengals, and Chargers. I just do not believe in the rest of these teams. They're just not that good to me. And we'll go with that. NFC, yeah, I think the road to the Super Bowl is gonna end up going through. Some of these schedules are a little rough, so I don't know if they're just gonna repeat that same way. So I'm gonna say the road to the Super Bowl is gonna go through. Why not? We'll be different. We'll say it's gonna go through the 49ers because of their ease of their schedule. I think they just might literally make a play at the first round. Say, and some of these other schedules are a little rough the way they beat up on each other. I'm gonna say the 49ers squeak away with a number 1 seed. Let's have fun. Otherwise,
I'll tell you, we got the weakest schedule.
yeah. So I'm gonna say the 49ers might squeak away with a first round seed. They don't get double-digit wins, so why not? Otherwise, yeah. Then so it's Lions, Eagles, Buccaneers, and 49ers. I think the Rams squeak in. I think the Commanders get in, and I think Green Bay gets in. Those are gonna be the 3. Now we need the MVP picks. Zale, who's the MVP?
As much as I want to say Saquon, I still believe this script is written. So Patrick Mahomes is gonna get it. Hey, listen, I'm telling y'all think I'm playing. This script is in. As soon as I saw him get married for the season, I didn't even believe in the script. As soon as I saw Taylor Swift announce, she went on a podcast and then announced they getting married right before the season. I don't know football. I never watched. I thought they just Patrick Mahomes and them just went and hit each other. It's over. She ain't never been on a podcast ever.
Play the script, brother.
Oh, my bad. Let me show you how the MVP odds. You know,
Look, they already know Patrick Mahomes. But Patrick Mahomes,
he's 4th in odds to get it, behind the 3 quarterbacks for MVP, all the way down through the Bake Show at the bottom. But he believes in Patrick Mahomes. Hollywood, are you able to talk and say who you think the MVP gonna be?
Yes, sir.
I want to say
MVP of the league. Who say you?
My MVP this year will be Joe Burrow.
Joey Burrow comes out of nowhere with his first MVP after carrying his team to the playoffs.
The bounce back this year, Joe Burrow. I think Bengals win at least 10, 11 games. Joe Burrow lead the league in passing again. Yeah, I mean, I got Joe Burrow.
Get the wins. I think I might have to get with him. And then we have the amazing Spider Cam. What say you? MVP.
Let's go, Josh Allen.
You going Josh Allen? I'm gonna say Lamar plays a stellar year with a chip on his shoulder after not getting it last year, and gets the odds right and wins the MVP this year. I'm gonna say that. So we literally have all four of the quarterbacks here. Now we will go.
We did pick one of all four.
We did. I just think Lamar have to. Now we're gonna go and tell me who's gonna be in the AFC and NFC championships. I'll start off. Give them some time. I said last year I thought we were going to do a run back, but I didn't think it would be a run back of the Bills and the Chiefs. But I think the Chiefs get in, and I think they're going to have to – I'm going to say the same thing I did last year. I think the Chiefs are going to have to go to Baltimore. Wait, who did I say was the number one seed? I wanted to say Baltimore anyway, so yeah. I said Chiefs. Baltimore going to have to come to Arrowhead Stadium, and they're going to do what thought to be impossible and win the Arrowhead Invitational. I think the Ravens are going to beat them in the AFC Championship. The NFC Championship is dang near coin flip, but I'm going to say, even though I thought the 49ers would have the number one seed, I think it's going to fall that way in the playoffs. I think the other teams are going to get them, and I think Green Bay. Matter of fact, I'm going to be correct. I'll say that we're going to do a divisional matchup, and the Lions are going to go against the Packers in the NFC Championship game with the Lions coming out of there and winning that game. I think the youngness of the Packers catches up to them in the NFC Championship again. And I think the Lions going to get to that Super Bowl. That's my play. Amazing spot. And then I'm going to say, for the winner of that, since it's going to be the Lions versus the Ravens, which would be an amazing game, but Lamar gets his first ring. That's how I think it's going to go. Amazing Spider Cam, what say you?
Let's go against the script. Cut the monotony a little bit. Ravens, Bills, AFC Championship game. Somehow the Chiefs don't make it.
Woo. The run back, nasty work.
I gotta get the Niners bias in there, and then I guess they could run it back with Philadelphia.
Oh, these run backs would be beautiful to watch. I can't even lie to you. Brock Purdy defies the odds, get the team back to the NFC Championship game.
Defies the odds, brother.
Defies the odds. And who's gonna be the Super Bowl out of that? We gotta get the win.
Let's get Niners, Bills.
Nasty work. Who is the Super Bowl champion?
Niners.
Oh my gosh, Brock Purdy.
I gotta watch it
and gets the first Super Bowl ring of his career.
Brock Purdy not Super Bowl.
All right, Hollywood Sensei, what say you? I need the AFC, NFC championships and the Super Bowl.
Okay. Well, according to my Madden 26 season, in my franchise, the Super Bowl was the Atlanta Falcons versus the Cincinnati Bengals. But that's only because I was controlling the Falcons. But AFC, bro, calm down. Let me do my job. Cut it out. AFC Championship, you know what I mean? Joe Shiesty versus Patrick Mahomes. You know what I mean?
Beautiful.
NFC Championship, I'm going to go. NFC Championship, we're going to go Baker Mayfield versus Jordan Love. You know what I mean?
Bake show.
Make it nasty.
Super Bowl, Joey Burrow versus Michael Parsons. Joe Burrow wins.
Ooh, Joey Burrow with the first.
Hey, like I said, somebody gotta watch it.
The Bengals win their first Super Bowl in franchise history. Joe Burrow gets it done this year.
We all got first-time Super Bowl winners But Zell, what say you?
Let me break that shit up. But first off, we're going in the NFC. We're getting Green Bay versus my Eagles. We gotta do it. We gotta run it back, and they gotta get whooped again. We just gotta run it back just so y'all can get whooped again. Just y'all know how this go. And then why? Because of course I have my Eagles as a 1 seed, and of course the Green Bay will be the 3 seed. So it makes sense. But AFC, it has to be the Chiefs. Why? Because the script. They got to at least get to the AFC conference, right? It's the script. They have to. I didn't believe into it, and then Taylor Swift came, and I believe all of it. And then we got it. I'm gonna shock y'all. Let's just say I'm put the Broncos, the wild card shocker, to lose to the Chiefs, and then the Chiefs get railed again. We get to blow them out again for fun. Let's run it back again because I like whooping on Patrick Mahomes.
The Broncos is nasty work.
Hey, listen.
That's the nasty work.
Listen, y'all made fun of me when I said the Eagles were gonna go.
I mean, that one ain't as crazy. This boy said the Broncos against the AFC.
Yeah, Broncos AFC Championship game.
I mean, hey, defense will win championships, man.
I'm just saying, Broncos probably gonna end up playing the Titans. Beat the Titans, Rick quarterback. Then just have to beat one of the two. Upset Lamar. You know what I'm saying? Then you down.
We got a couple
my
things.
season, it makes sense based on the way my mind seated.
We do got a couple things to finish for the year runs. I mean, before we're done. So for these three brothers, they are dedicated fans of their teams. So I figure they might as well be responsible for predicting their own records out of the season. Beginning with Zell, we have the Eagles schedule before you. Week 1, they are at home against the Cowboys. Then they're going to Arrowhead Stadium to play the Chiefs in week 2. Week 3 at home for the Rams. Week 4 going to the Buccaneers. Week 5 at home for the Broncos. Week 6 going to New York for the Giants. Week 7 they are going to the Vikings. Then they're at home for the Giants again. Then that bye week. Then they go to Green Bay. Are at home for the Lions. Go to Dallas. And then they're at home for the Bears. And then they go to the Chargers. At home for the Raiders. Then they're going to Washington and to Buffalo to finish out this season. And then week 18 for the what is their season?
You don't have to look at 14-3. Listen, this is how bad it is. I picked the Cowboys. I said, hey, Cowboys fans, I'm here. I'm up the road from Dallas. I'm here. I will give y'all 10 points. And I'll bet all y'all $100 a piece. I will lose $800. Nobody betted me. You know why? That game is over, dog. We don't have to watch it. It's just gonna be it's a ring ceremony for us. It's just a ring ceremony. That game out the way. Oh, the Chiefs tough. We gonna get the Chiefs who won their first loss in September and win Patrick Mahomes. What, first and second loss in September? We'll give them that. Who else I'm scared of? All right, we'll probably lose to the Packers. I'll give us that. We'll probably lose to the Bills at the end of the season because we don't care. Commanders, we already won the championship so they can win in Washington. We don't care about 3 losses. One to two gonna be a loss, and then the third one. That's it. We good.
14.
The Chiefs already scared. They know what's up. They just got that whooping. We just took belt to ass for them. They scared to come out the room.
14-3 says Zell. Do y'all two agree?
I got the Eagles from this schedule. 12-5.
Ass the Chiefs.
12-5. Woo. What about you, Spider Cam?
What was the joint?
Where do you think the Eagles are going? We got a 14-3 and a 12-5.
13-4.
They're respectable. I think they can make a couple of snafus on defense. I think I can give them. I give them 13-4. I think they do really good, even though it's a bit of a Super Bowl hangover. And then we'll move on to Hollywood Sensei. As the resident Atlanta fan, I need your answer as well. First, they will be at home for the Saints. Then they're going to the Rams, to the Seattle Seahawks, at home for the Browns, going to the Buccaneers, at home for the 49ers, going to Joe Burrow and the Bengals, and they'll be at home.
Oh, that's scheduled wrong.
Oh,
wait, 2022.
Oh, hold up. Mistakes were made.
The purpose of the first game is the Bucks.
I'm about to say, yeah, we played Kansas Bay first.
Let me flip it around while I change it around, and we'll go to the 49ers. 49ers, y'all, starting off You will be going to Seattle. Then you will be going to New Orleans, at home for the Cardinals, at home for the Jaguars, going to the Rams, to the Buccaneers, at home for the Falcons, going to the Texans, to the Giants, at home for the Rams. Then you're going to the Cardinals, at home for the Panthers, going to the Browns. Then you got your bye week. Then you'll be at home for the Titans, going to the Colts, and at home for the Bears and Seattle Seahawks. What will be your 49ers record?
We getting 12 wins out of it.
It says 12-5. What say you, Hollywood?
I'm gonna give them from this schedule. We gonna go 11-6.
Ooh, 11-6, you say?
I also had 11-6.
11-6. How much respect do I
Mostly
feel
because
like?
I said they're gonna already have a Division 1 when they play the Seahawks, and they're gonna just lose that game on purpose. Because I was thinking 12-5 like him, but I said they'll win that division because that division ain't winning no 10 games.
I think their schedule is easy. I'm gonna say they're gonna go 11-5. I think it's gonna be a couple of hiccups, not on defense, but more on offense as they try to find their footing and who they are as a team necessarily. Not in a bad way, but I just think it's gonna be a couple of things they're gonna have to try to fix. Hopefully CMC stays healthy the whole season. If CMC don't stay healthy, then this is all a moot point. They're gonna be cooked. But I'm gonna pray CMC is fine. And they got 11-5. That'll be enough to get their division. Because I ain't 100% sure.
Yeah.
Damn, it's continuing. I ain't 100% sure, but we'll see that. Otherwise, let's get that Falcons updated real schedule. Forgive the snafu from 2022. That was some nasty work. Oh, that was some nasty work. But 2025 Falcons schedule. We have first game. They will be at home for the Buccaneers. Then they're going to the Vikings, to the Panthers, at home for Washington, at home for Buffalo, going to the 49ers. Then they're at home for the Dolphins, going to New England, going to the Colts, at home for the Panthers, going to the Saints, going to the Jets, at home for the Seattle Seahawks, going to the Buccaneers, then to the Cardinals, at home for the Rams, and then they'll be at home. What is Atlanta's final record?
I'm going to say we will finish off of this schedule. I feel like the Bucks winning the division, so if we gonna be 11-6, they gonna be 12-5. So we 11-6.
Woo! Shout out to Michael Penix and the crew. He said 11-6. Zell, do you agree?
I have them at 10-7 because this schedule is very light this way. So I like 10-7. And I'm like,
10-7.
and it might go more. Like if Tua, we got some people that's very injury prone that could be a quarterback in some of these games. I'm like, they might can sneak up on some with some of these people who just one player teams. But yeah, 10-7.
Megan Spider Cam?
Talk about the Falcons.
Yeah.
God bless.
What is their record?
They'll have a winning record. Let's put it that way. Maybe.
9-8.
He give y'all
Yeah, I like 9-8. I like 9-8.
He giving them 9-8. Michael Penix, because I don't know exactly what he will be. It's hard for me to want to give him 11 wins. I think a lot of these are going to be more competitive than they need to be. But I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. And I'll say, it's a little rough. I might have to go with Cam. I'm going to say 9-8. Or maybe 9-7-1. I got 9-7-1. I think it's going to be
That Seattle will tie.
9-7-1. And then finally, to round out this wonderful sports thing, we have to be fair and go through week 1. We have the kickoff show.
You can skip that one. Everybody know. Cowboys fans don't even believe that.
Kickoff. Cowboys going to Philadelphia after
Everything they
the
lose this game.
Michael Parsons debacle. Pretty sure everybody's picking the Eagles. But after that, on Sunday,
I'm not. I'm gonna be honest.
You have the Cowboys with the upset?
I'm gonna take the boys in the upset only because every time we get a Thursday nighter for the Super Bowl champion, they come out flat. You know what I mean? And Dallas may be a little inspired because they traded Michael Parsons. So I'm gonna take the boys in the upset.
That is
We
true.
like to whoop the Cowboys' ass, so it's fun.
A Super Bowl hangover is possible. That is a thing. Super Bowl hangovers are definitely a thing. Zell's got the Eagles. I'm gonna pick the Eagles still. Spider Cam for
You
you.
seen somebody you just like to add the belt to their ass, just start whooping it. That's what we like the Cowboys. Like, come here.
I think it'll be
41-7. Let's do that shit again. Bah. We might lose, nigga. But let's come
we'll let
here.
Spider Cam finish
here.
the draft
Come
off.
here, Dak. Come here, Dak.
Stop.
Like you're bad kid.
Then we have Raiders going to the Patriots. I'm gonna say
Trash can game of the day.
Yeah, hurt you to say that, didn't it? You almost said it. You almost threw up.
I'm gonna say the Raiders. I'm gonna say it. I don't care. I'm gonna say the Raiders. Pete Carroll come out with a decent game. Patriots starting off a little ugly. I don't know. Stephon Diggs' first game back. Might be a couple of miscommunications. I'm gonna say the Raiders squeak away with that win. What say Zell? What say you?
Patriots. I feel like the Patriots gonna have less penalties. They're probably gonna be better coached. So that's the only reason they're gonna win, because this game really, whoever makes the least amount of mistakes is gonna win this game.
Hood, what say you?
I want to go with the Raiders, but if Cardi B's at the game, I got the Patriots.
Shout out to Cardi B. Then we have Tua, the Dolphins, going to Indianapolis and the Colts. I got Tua. He's healthy. If he's healthy, they beat on scrub teams. Indianapolis is a scrub team. I got Dolphins. Zell, what say you?
I got the Dolphins. I'm sorry, I can't. You tell me Daniel Jones is started. I'm going with the Dolphins. Tua healthy at this point, so they'll probably, even if he get hurt, they'll be up by the time he's out, so it'll be fine.
And then we have, of course, Mr. Hollywood was doing this one.
That boy's kind of like the old radio. I like this though. Yeah, y'all young kid. This how the radio used to sound.
Oh, so when he gets set, he's good. And whenever Cam finishes his draft, he'll come back up with us.
It's a 12 man. Like we're in around fucking 10.
Like I said, I ain't like you good. Like me and Zell can hold it down while you finish your draft. We just go through week one. We have New York probably getting fed to Washington. I got Washington. Zell, what say you?
Oh, I could do week one. Eagles beat Dallas because niggas gonna be mad because niggas gonna be stranded at the stadium to set the thing goes on. Raiders. I got Raiders losing against the Patriots randomly. Miami wins. Washington, Bengals, Denver, Detroit.
That's a nasty one. That's a nasty one.
I don't know. I think the Ravens win that one. Vikings win. Go to Rams. Niners. We're gonna cream the fucking Seattle. That's easy. Let's go Tampa Bay, Jacksonville. Damn. Oh yeah, Cardinals, Chiefs, and Pittsburgh.
All right, Zell, go ahead and run through it then. I like this better.
Okay. Of course, we already had it. Washington was the last one I did. Of course, Washington beating them. It's the road that Jackson Dart starting. We got to start there with this game. The Bengals beating the Browns because I don't even know who on the Browns team. Nobody do. It's like watching Utah Jazz play basketball.
I know Lori Marketing.
Cam Ward and Bo Nixon gonna have a great game, I think. But that Broncos defense is gonna be a lot for the rookie, so they're gonna lose that game. But he's gonna have a good look against a great defense. But it's gonna be the start of his campaign of him getting 4,000 yards. I got the Lions beating Green Bay in this situation because again, Michael Parsons not gonna be game ready. I do have Green Bay. I don't think Golden at this point gonna be game ready as receiver, so I don't think that is. I got the Ravens. They gonna want that revenge from dropping the pass and losing the game to the Bills. So I got them a little bit more motivated. Kansas City, Taylor Swift wedding shower that they finna have is they gonna win this first game. Can't lose. Pittsburgh beating the Jets. Aaron Rodgers gonna be motivated. But one time he actually motivated, he might not smoke today or do drugs, so he might be like focused. Or he might take too much Adderall and be too hyped and throw 100 touchdowns. Only good game of the season. Cardinals beat the Saints because Saints, I don't even know who the Saints is worse than. I got Bryce Young beating the Jaguars. I'm sorry, I done gave up on that whole team. I got the the Bucks beating the Falcons, San Francisco beating the Eagles, Houston beating the Rams because I don't even know if Matthew Stafford back good right now, so I can't count him. And I got the Bears upsetting Minnesota, even though I still got Minnesota ahead of them in the rankings. But I think the first week you need to upset. So football got to go a little crazy.
And Black Arch Manning, let us know who's gonna win week 1. The games are here for you.
All right, so I already said Cowboys. Raiders only if Cardi B doesn't show up to the game. Yeah. Dolphins. Come on now, it's Daniel Jones. Dolphins. Week 1, I got the Commanders. My bad. The Washington football team over the Giants.
Yeah, you can't say that. You can't say the Deadskins anymore.
Yeah, got the Washington football team over the Giants. Bengals over the Browns unless Shador plays. Yeah, I mean, but I got the Bengals. Titans. I'm gonna go with the upset week 1. Cam Ward get first win against the Broncos. Lions. Sunday nighter. I'm gonna take Lamar Jackson. You know what I mean, because they should have won that game in the playoffs. So I think they finished this one the right way. The game in Brazil. Give me Kansas City. These other games just ass. Jets Steelers. I'll take. Bro,
He heard that game. He started crying. I don't blame him.
You know what I mean? He said Jets Steelers. Oh man. Yeah. I'll take the Steelers because the Jets is ass. Cardinals because fuck New Orleans. And plus, you know, they got Timu Mahomes at quarterback. That's probably gonna be the worst game of the day, to be honest. Between Patriots and Raiders and Saints, Cardinals, yeah, that's nominated for trash can game of the day. Panthers, Jaguars, I'm gonna take Travis Hunter. You know what I mean? Falcons, Bucks. We beat the Bucks twice last year. I don't see that trend not stopping, so I'm gonna take the Falcons. Seattle, San Francisco. I'm gonna take Brock Purdy. Texans, and then Monday night I got the Bears.
The Bears.
The Bears.
I'm gonna go and run through it. I said Eagles, I said Raiders, I said Dolphins. They beat up on the week 1s. We got Washington. I think the Bengals go ahead and start off 1-0 for the first time in a while. Got the Broncos. Think that game in Green Bay is gonna be definitely close. I'm gonna pick. I'm still gonna pick the Lions. I'm gonna pick the Ravens. Ravens gonna get revenge. Kansas City takes out the Chargers. Steelers. Aaron Rodgers returns to New York. Looks decent and Steelers get an ugly win. Cardinals gonna win. I'm gonna pick an upset and I'm gonna say the Panthers beat Jacksonville. There's got to be one in week 1 at least. And then of course Buccaneers gonna win. Most likely, though it might be a really close game. San Fran's gonna edge over the good old Seahawks. I'm gonna pick the Texans to beat the Rams because I don't know what Matthew Stafford's gonna look like. And then JJ McCarthy's first game on Monday Night Primetime, I think it's gonna be a little ugly. I think Bears squeak away with a win with some good defense. That is the sports show. Week 1, the predictions with things we hold ourselves high to and what our names will be stuck to.
Free Justin Jefferson.
Shout out to Justin Jefferson, so he says. But
Free Jettis.
this is nasty work. Otherwise, we're gonna let these brothers let you know where they can find them, of course. We'll start with the man who's drafting currently, possibly in your draft league, the Amazing Spider Cam. Where can they find you at besides draft?
This ad ain't Blur Cartel. This, and it's on TikTok, the Facebook, the IG. I mean, everywhere you see it, even the stolen content, you got it from.
Shout out to Steve.
Black Arch Manning, where can they find you at?
Yeah, I mean,
Buried in darkness with the little one.
Yeah, I mean,
We
ain't got the light on right now, but you can find your boy Monday or Tuesdays with It Sound Like podcast. Yeah, I mean, Thursdays the podcast about nothing. Also, welcome to Hollywood whenever I feel like doing it. And you know, also prayers to Texas. You know what I mean? You know, prayers up. You know what I mean, Archman and Fool. You know what I mean? Only 7 points. And I mean, and also pray for Alabama as well. You know what I mean? Lost, taking that L to Florida State right now. So it's
undrafted.
Oh,
yeah. Unranked team. Boy, gonna be ugly.
They lost. It's official
yeah.
now.
Yeah, they lost to Florida State.
Bama.
Yeah, I mean,
season, boy.
yeah, but you know, go LSU though. I mean, we beating Clemson tonight.
Gonna be an ugly one. Then of course we have Zell. Where can they find?
It's Coach Z in the building, by the way. I might add more. It's not enough. You know what I'm saying? It's not enough of overall 99, so you can find me on overall 99 and keep it 99 and make it make sense and casual conversation. Probably I'll be that news. Probably giving a local speech somewhere soon. I don't know, everywhere. You can find me at all those places. So make sure you like and subscribe right here to make it make sense to see me on Saturdays, to get hyped with your boys as we talk about these sports. As one day we talk about Arch Manning, the horrible performance that you can kind of blame the coach for, but he looked like he was jittery until he threw 2 picks. Maybe you just did throw 2 picks and you feel better. Maybe he had to make mistakes and then he just like got out of it, because maybe that's what he needed. So we'll see how the rest of the season go. I don't blame him as much because ESPN made him that. Literally, his uncles literally said that he ain't ready. So I don't know why ESPN made him the number 1 pick in the draft when he never started. Putting years a 6th-round pick and he couldn't start over him. So I don't know how in the world we decided he was the number 1 pick, but it is what it is. ESPN decided. Shout out to Peyton Manning for not putting it on their nephew. Shout out to Alabama. SEC need a win, so LSU, y'all need to pick this up. It's looking real bad for the SEC right now. Georgia look like Georgia, but Kirby Smart is a Nick Saban disciple, so he's gonna be prepared. Apparently, unlike the rest of these coaches, so we'll see. Like and subscribe right now to make it make sense the podcast, or whatever channel you're on.
And of course, shout out to these college teams that are making week 1 upset madness. Whether it's Colorado choking away the end of the game, Alabama getting skull drugged by an unranked team, or even Texas only putting up 7 points and they're the number 1 team. Pick your poison. Either way, it is ugly. But we thank you all for watching.
But the Texas one might be the most like normal one, because I'm like, oh yeah, he lost to the champion.
Thank you all for watching another wonderful episode of Make Sense podcast. Of course, I'm your host, the one and only Monray Hudson. Everywhere it says Monray Hudson, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Threads, as it still exists, I can be found. Of course, and look for this wonderful insignia on Facebook and YouTube. Just to let you know you found the right place. Make it make sense, the podcast. Subscribe, like, all those wonderful things. We appreciate you all for joining it. Fair warnings and hopefully good luck to all of your drafts and all of your watchings of the football and
Let me get Saquon.
bets. Even though we don't ascribe or put any kind of boosting to any kind of betting, always bet responsibly. Thank you all for joining us for another episode of Make It Make Sense. We are done. Thank you all, and we are out. Peace.